I am the savviest of mics in this. It's I Am Savvy Mike TV. And well, we have Joe Busybutton, right? The podfather himself. He basically went viral because he decided to flex on everyone in the podcasting space. Now, wow, I feel like you can argue that he leaked this because of that list that came out of the personalities that earned the most in the first 6 months of the year, blah, blah, blah. Who knows? You could argue that when Shannon Sharp was saying this is the biggest podcast Jim Jones ever been on, he did it for that reason because Jim Jones was on Joe Budden podcast. You could argue that, right? You could argue all of that. But in my honest opinion, I feel like Joe was just being an egomaniac and just flexing on everybody that he could flex on with this. Like, it's different, strong hand emoji. Like, that's all he was doing. That's it. He was just flexing on niggas. Clearly. You can tell by the fucking quote. But outside of that, everybody basically took this picture, right? And for proprietary reasons, I'm not going to show that part. But they basically stripped this down. And I mean, honestly, even in this, you can kind of see the K. Like you can see, it's something else there. They found out what else was there, and apparently Joe Budden is making over $900,000 a month on Patreon. Now, while we have a lot of people giving opinions on that, and while I just tried to give some beginning thoughts, I'm sorry for anybody who's pissed off at me and like, stop yapping. Look. Joe Budden said, I'm lazy if I don't talk in the beginning, middle, and end. So I got to make sure I talk at some point, right? Right? Either way. Either way. Let's get into QueenzFlip confronting Joe Budden about this post. Let's listen.
And run your game.
Speaking about running game.
I love this nigga.
Something came across
Hey, yo,
my
idiot,
feed.
bro.
I don't know what made you wake up in the morning and decide to post Patreon. Not the subs, but how many Patreon subscribers visit your Patreon page. You tried to black out the numbers. You tried to do a big one.
Niggas ain't never work at corporate.
But little do you know, the internet had you beat.
A little bit of brightness turned up.
Because they brightened their numbers, and I saw you made a lot last month. You made a lot the month before, and honestly,
You standing up for the people.
Flip, he made a lot off your back, off Mark back, off Ish back, off Ice back, off Mel back, off Ian back, off this person back, off that person back. He made a lot off of y'all backs. Now, while Joe Budden is the entity and he is the platform, of course, for sure. The reason you go there is to hear Joe Budden. We don't hear a lot of Joe Budden nowadays. That's all I'm saying.
oh shit, wait. You making a lot now, champ. So
Wait, what?
I think your story, I mean, I get it. I mean, high overhead, but the overhead is
It ain't that high. United.
Wait, how y'all know it ain't that high?
United don't got that high.
I'm looking at that like, okay.
Stupid, yo.
Okay, do you have any explanation to do? I can't pay your bills, no.
No, but it's bills.
You can pay all of our
Bills.
bills, and on top of that, you can pay our family bills. You can pay my grandmama bills. You can pay everybody's bills in the South.
Everybody in Jamaica?
Yeah.
I knew.
That's not the prospects bag you hear. I had to do calculation. You bang them niggas in the head. That's not the problem. Run your game.
Look, start pocket watching Flip, because that's not all he's making. Like, Joe's going to try and spend this and flip this like, oh, that's going towards other expenses. That's not even going towards me. He can spend it all he wants to. That's not the only bag he's getting. He's getting other bags, for sure.
Out there!
Run like, nigga, what?
Yeah, I knew he was going to do it. I knew it as soon as I saw it. Yo, you are an idiot.
I'm surprised my sister ain't say nothing.
No, you know, Big. Stop playing with her.
What she ain't gonna say?
Stop playing with her. You know about her.
Oh, yeah, she did?
This little measle right here.
I did say something.
Okay.
But off camera.
Oh.
Who you said something to?
Ian.
Oh, shit. You went to the...
What'd you say?
You went to Shea Whitey.
I knew something was wrong. I'm sitting there watching Murder-Suicide Accident on a Monday afternoon. fucking phone start, but I got my phone on the end table on vibrate, so it's the just start jumping. Who in the hell? I look over, it's Ish. I already start cursing him out. I'm like, this nigga calling out again. He know we don't talk on no damn Monday. Who the fuck died now? Nigga Ish answered, but sometimes that's my man. Sometimes still, I said, yeah, ready for the bullshit. He was like, delete it. I said, what happened? I don't know, man. I'm getting some calls. He said, Simon hit me. Yo, I'm getting calls.
Yo, you're an
Did you
idiot.
say you're getting calls and you can't refute it?
You can't.
No.
Yo, I'm getting calls.
He had to be getting calls because I got calls. Text
You
messages.
got calls too?
I didn't know what the fuck
I
it
didn't
was.
know what the fuck that was because I didn't even see your page. Niggas was just sitting, yo. I'm like,
And
the fuck
nigga
is
said, I
this?
don't know what you did, but they got it. Delete it.
This nigga always exaggerating.
Shit, I ain't there. Goddamn. Then flip call. Ain't nothing, man. I was perusing the net. I seen some shit. I posted it.
What did
It
you
was just
see?
some AI shit.
What did you see that triggered you to do that, though? Because you don't usually do that. That's not even your bag. And I asked you on the phone, I'm like, Joe, tell me what's out there. Who said something? Who offended you? Who threw shots? Who called you broke? You said none of that happened.
None of that happened.
So what did you have to...
I saw the rumors after it happened, but none of that happened. I wasn't. That's corny. I don't do that.
So what did you
know
see?
that.
Something
Y'all
triggered
know.
that.
Something inspired that.
Exactly. Thank you, Freeze.
I got you, bro.
I kept asking him, tell me what inspired that.
That ain't you.
30 million.
What about it?
That number excited me.
That still don't.
You do that in a couple months.
No. See, and that's where we gotta not joke so
Yo, you're
much.
not excited no more about that.
That's where
you know
we
what I mean?
That's
The
Michael Kors. To him.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Coach.
shit.
That's just an important number. That's just an important number.
Yeah.
So, and the goal is to always get that number higher. So when I saw that number, it's like, yo, nah, dog, we gotta celebrate some of this shit.
You ever seen that number before?
Yeah.
You didn't do
Not
this.
in the bank.
You didn't do this when you saw that
Hey,
number.
wipe your
before.
nose,
It was a trick.
Wipe your nose.
I can't even talk real with my man. I love him. This is my nigga right here. I gotta
Wipe your
lie to
nose.
his face.
Well, he don't care.
I got a lot
He
of
showed
respect.
30 million public viewers. He don't care. He got shit in his nose, nigga.
I don't give a fuck about my
Yeah,
nose.
that's a gold nugget. That's a gold nugget. Yeah.
Yo.
Hey, after I get on Facebook with the nigga, he calls me. Yo, you need help? Nigga, don't call my phone, OG.
I need you to walk, because you the first person I thought about once I realized what it was.
Yeah.
I need you to walk me through from the second you saw it, first reaction
Got
and
it.
on, please, Flip. That's why I ain't called you.
So
I wanted to hear this live.
I usually check my Patreon public visitors, the people that come through.
Got it.
So I know that feeling.
Got it.
The number goes up, you're like, oh shit. You know what I mean? You got to make sure that they subscribe to it.
Okay.
And hold up, we're gonna let Flip finish for sure. I just want to know, do y'all hear all the shade that's being thrown right now? It's a lot of shade. Joe said Ish's lawyer called them, which is Simon, but to assume that, and Ish was like, "Come on, stop playing with me. You know that didn't happen." Like, bro, it's a lot of shade being thrown right now. Ice talking about, yeah, the reason I didn't even talk, I wanted Flip to say I wanted to hear his fresh reaction on the pod, the public pod. I wanted to make sure everybody heard what Flip's reaction was, because I want to know how I should react. I think niggas are plotting and scheming. That's what it sounds like.
Whatever free ad you have that they watch,
Make sure that she works.
yeah, make sure it works. Yeah. So
got it.
So I was on my shit just regular. I get a DM. Yo, look, nigga. Yo, they got Joe with a whiteout shit that said 900. So what the fuck is that?
Yo, you ain't got a magnifying glass. You saw
No. I said, no. I said, what the fuck? I said, okay, cool.
Whole lot in the light.
Then I got a text from my uncle and them. I said, well, what's going on? Yeah. And I go to this nigga's stories. The nigga cropped out some shit. And I'm like, oh, nah, he playing. So I think I got lightheaded, nigga. I said, yo, princess, bring me a water real quick and bring me a high C. I need it both. I need electrolytes. Yo, bring me a high C. She said, you want the high C, daddy?
Yeah.
Yes. The high C out the
highest of
fridge.
the
Yeah. Bring it and bring me a water. Then I looked at it, and then when I looked, I saw it. Then I went on Spaces to talk to him. And then that's how
That's good for me for being rushed. I never like to do anything rushed, but it was the morning time. I was doing 9 different things, and talking to Ian was one of those things. and I seen that 30 million a month, and that's a really big thing.
It is
a really
amazing.
huge.
No,
That's a really, really big thing. So in my moment of excitement, I said to this white nigga, yo, and you know what? I'm blaming my girl too a little bit. Fuck it. I'm playing victim all the way around the board now.
You the victim.
Sounds, yeah.
I'm playing victim.
You're the
I don't
victim.
give a fuck.
The man that makes $900,000 a month is a victim. The man that sees a lot of money from not only Patreon, but podcasts on Apple Music, YouTube, he's the victim. He's the victim. Y'all better start pocket watching, man. Watch them pockets.
I said to Ian, yo, do me a favor, big dog. On a FaceTime. Hey, black out all this other shit. I need to hit this 30 million on him. Fuck it. Sun was shining. Nigga, what? Not feeling great.
Hey, let me know.
He sent the shit
see
back.
why, right.
Yeah.
He sent the shit back. And I was so caught up in whatever I was doing. Normally, I would clip it like I did. Because I know better.
That's what got me.
I know
you
better.
from this.
I've seen too many docs.
That's what
we
got me.
do this.
I'm like, Joe?
They like, Joe ain't tech savvy. I ain't tech savvy, but I'm nigga savvy.
No,
nigga.
you are savvy enough to know how
but
that
I
game
was
goes.
busy as hell, and normally I would have hit my girl. She would have picked me up, but she was all in my face for man long, so I ain't hit her. So, and good for you. Now look at you.
I was gonna call you and tell you to take it down.
Nah, I called him. I said, yo, what? I said, yo, dog.
I called my agent instead. By the time we got off the phone, an hour had passed. He'll tell you all about it.
He'll let you know. Now I'm like, yo, dog, take that stupid shit down. He's like, what? I said, yo, my nigga, you can see through the numbers.
Nigga, I wanted him.
He's like, yo, you lying.
I wanted him to keep it up. I wanted to be motivated, nigga. I was on his ass.
You seen it
He's a
already.
crazy.
Nah, I'm on his ass still, nigga. I try to go to nigga crib. Yo, you home? Yo, I'm at the corner. Can I talk to you for a minute? Nigga said I'm not home. I said, nah, the acoustics.
I'm gonna wait for you.
The acoustics in the house.
It sound like home.
Yeah, it sound like home.
Damn.
Yeah. There's no vibration in the air. It sound like, but
Since that happened, I've just seen so much internet chatter. You know, we have so many communities and they're so large.
Yes.
I've seen so much internet chatter about how a leak like that would tear a family apart. I'm just glad to know that this team is so strong in its foundation. Nothing like that will come between us. Anyway.
Remember I told you addition by subtraction? I told you how spaces. The addition was seeing that. Oh, wow. The subtraction would be, nigga, let's have a meeting.
It's gonna bring us all closer together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all gonna get much closer.
Closer in something.
We got our own group chat. We working out the details.
That other group chat, they in there. Green bubbles is hell, mad green bubbles.
But another thing that crossed my mind, Joe.
You trying to say I was leading the group chat?
No, not leading it, but your presence in there makes the whole thing green.
I wasn't in the group chat, bro.
Well, it's a joke. We don't know that they really have.
Yo, this is messy as hell. This got super messy. I didn't think this was gonna get this messy. Now I knew it was gonna be some scrutiny going on, but I didn't think it was gonna be to this level. Oh, these niggas got a whole group chat amongst themselves. No Ian, no Joe, just them. And then Joe's messy. Oh, so the green bubbles in that group chat, huh? Ish must be the leader. It's just like, leave me alone, Joe, and give me like at least 100 of that 900 you seeing every month. Them meetings gonna be different. Them meetings gonna be different. We thought them secret meetings between Rory, Maul, and Joe were different. Now he got to deal with 5 other niggas. He just had to deal with 2. Now he got to get it with 5, maybe 6.
I think it's a joke.
Yeah, there's no group chat.
I don't even know.
Y'all gotta kill a joke though. Damn. Yeah, there's no group chat. Yeah.
What you saying, Flip?
Another thing that was on my mind, I noticed something about you. Like right now you seem extremely happy. And I put 2 and 2 together. Is Sade here?
Not right this second, no.
She's in New York?
Why? Hey, Doc's my baby.
No, I'm just saying because I noticed that
Back home.
When Sade first come here, you happy, you walking, you smelling different. You put the different one on when you with her. You don't put that fly shit. You put some. I'm in a relationship.
Some
oud. So you put that on. I think y'all smells intertwined. Like some his her shit. Cool. You walk in happy. You can tell. You sit there. You try to get on your little laptop. You try to just do shit. She bring your drink or she bring you food. That's when Sade's here. Then I give you a week and a half. The next week we could chill when Sade changed her flight because your mood changed. You walking in, dragging his feet.
Don't play about me. I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't want to talk?
I have absolute.
Niggas start hitting the laptop buttons all hard.
He said, yo, can you guys please let me get through today? You guys are kind of annoying. Yo, he said to us, nigga, we was annoying him, nigga. I said, one
said
time.
that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one day. That was a bad day.
I can't believe you said
took
that.
that part off. I should have took that part off.
You said that to us. Off.
Oh shit.
That's good.
I should have took that part off.
That's gross.
And Flip had just told me to take that part off too. But don't tell me to take the part off.
And he got mad at me.
I remember that.
Remember that?
Yeah.
He said, yo, don't tell me. He said, nigga, he bodied me that time. He said, because, and look, Parks agreed. He said, yo,
Look.
you know, my likeness.
Hey, Flip. After telling us, if any of y'all feel like I should take the pot off, just let me know.
Freeze, thank you, Freeze. He didn't but like he said, it's when I said it. I'm pretty sure if you guys would have said it would have been different. I'm like, man, go home, my nigga. Like, yeah, I told him, yo, go home, bro.
You know, I appreciate each one of y'all for how y'all deal with me individually and as a collective. If I've never said that, let me express that to y'all now.
I would say that too. If people see
We had to learn.
It's a lot.
We had to learn. It
is
was a learning curve.
I think,
for sure.
I think that's genuine.
Would it make a
it is
difference if
genuine.
they told you to take a pod off versus
Yes.
Flip?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be a
I
difference.
think
Flip delivery ain't the best. Like, he looked at me with an attitude like, yo, go home, nigga. We hate it when you here like this. Get the fuck out, nigga. We was having fun. We can do it without you. Like, he do it like that. And then it's ego time now. So, and I responded with ego.
You did. Nigga said
So,
Yeah, he responded with ego. He kind of leads with ego. Like, Joe is just the egomaniac, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Clearly, this is only something an egomaniac would do, post their earnings, like, for the world to see and think that, no, like, he crops it out and goes, oh, this should be better. You should have cropped it out the first time. Don't give the internet the chance to screw you. Because if you ask me, that's probably what they just did. Now, we're going to see how this plays out. Right now, it's all hunky-dory. But when them contract negotiations start happening, I think I see a few heads dropping. I don't know who might drop, but we shall see. Because regardless of it, if you're to gauge he's getting that, what do you think he's negotiating with the sponsors? What do you think he's negotiating with this person? What do you think he's negotiating with that person? And then you look at what he's giving you and you're just like, well, I think if I'm as good of a mic as I am, which I'm sure QueenzFlip-ish, Ice, Parks, even Melissa Ford, they probably think they're A mic level material. And in a sense, QueenzFlip is. In a sense, Melissa Ford is. Ish would be too if he was more vocal. But regardless of it, I think they're going to, especially Ish. Ish is going to want something. Mark is definitely going to want more. Niggas are going to want more. And at that point, Joe's going to have to cut somebody loose or, a few people loose. We shall see. But regardless of it, just remember, folks, greed is one of the 7 deadly sins. It is. So if greed is what God considers ugly, and God don't like ugly, then your greed will get you caught up at some point. Greed and pride's one of them as well. Is it not? I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Y'all will let me know in the comments for sure. Michael, you're fucking wrong. I know greed is definitely one of the 7 deadly sins. Gluttony, some other things in there too. But pride does come before a fall. It does at the end of the day. At the end of the day. And while Joe has 7 mics, so he can't consider himself lazy. How am I lazy? I have 7 mics. It's me over here at I Am Savvy Mike TV. It's just one mic. It's just one mic. Doing all the heavy lifting, giving all the hot takes and opinions. It's just me over here. And that's okay. I like it like that. Well, can't wait till I can bring the man cave back. I like talking with my friends about things as well. But outside of that, it is what it is. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. I am Savvy Mike, and this is I Am Savvy Mike TV. Peace.